Well, Nifty for the day needs to stay above 5997, resistance at 6024 and 6053, support at 5968 and 5941. Bank Nifty needs to stay above 12,599 and CNX IT above 6332. BTST from yesterday, CESC was a buy with a stop of 310, target of 335. Reliance Capital was a sell with a stop of 365, target of 342. Siemens was a sell with a stop of 552, target of 530. Now Spark, although it had a good day yesterday, I think more should be expected on the upside. So Spark is a buy with a stop of 134, target of 180. Eicher Motors hit fresh high, so that's a buy with a stop of 3100, target of 3650. Z Entertainment is a buy with a stop of 247, target of 272. Reliance Communication is a buy with a stop of 108, target of 120. And Tata Global is a sell with a stop of 145, target of 135. And Bajaj Auto is a sell with a stop of 1810, target of 1740.
A sell in Bajaj Auto, stop loss 1803, target 1755. A sell in Tata Global, stop loss 146, target 135. A buy in Z, stop loss 243, target 258. And a buy in Sun Pharma, stop loss 948, target 993.
Being stock specific makes sense. So I think within the space itself, I think Sun Pharma is still something that we like. I think we still feel that it has got plenty of opportunities, especially after the DUSA and the URL acquisition. I think that can be margin accretive for Sun Pharma at 514 and 515 onwards. Also the kind of A&D applications that Sun Pharma has got, almost 142 in place, and the kind of cash it has got on its books, I think that can be value accretive from an earnings perspective for Sun Pharma. Having said that, I think Lupin from the top tier space also looks quite good. I think it is looking possibly at around $48 billion worth of drugs that can potentially be targeted at in the US markets per se. So I think Lupin, Sun Pharma, Cipla from the large cap space look extremely good. I think Dishman Pharma from the mid cap space posted an excellent set of numbers. So I think considering the kind of growth trajectory that Dishman is laying out for the near future and the management commentary, I think Glenmark also from the mid cap space on declines looks like a promising bet from the mid cap pharma space. But having said that, I think the pharma policy will have implications once it is implemented. So I think investors should possibly buy all these stocks on declines and then keep on accumulating them if they fall even further. So I think that's the overall view on the pharma sector per se.
Bank of India still looks a lot more healthy. I think that's one where the management stability is still there for some more time to come. So I would still think that Bank of India is a stock which we should watch. I think they will still show reasonable 15 to 20% bottom line growth. And what I mean by bottom line growth is supported by a good fundamentals and not just the asset quality. And I think PNB is another stock which probably I think the worst should be behind them. And in the coming days, I still think that PNB is something which can surprise both on the NIMs as well as on the overall core operating profit as well as on the bottom line. So these two stocks really stand out in the PSUs. We like United Phosphorus quite a bit. I think that's a stock which is not a part of the index and has really not performed in any significant way over the last couple of years. But I think this is a stock where all the right things are happening at the moment. The growth has been good at around 28-29%. I think the ROEs have been very decent at 17 to 18%. It is spread over 60 to 70 countries. The main problem, of course, was the working capital intensity of the business was pretty high. And this quarterly results, if at all is any guidance, which is what they are guiding, if one has to go by that, then even the working capital days have come down from 129 to 89 days. So even if that goes up to 95, 97 days, the company will start generating some amount of cash.